Hey guys, Courtney and I were working a problem from 2.5, and so I thought I'd go ahead and share that with you guys in Ingalls as well. Um, Let me go ahead and share my screen and go to that problem. So it happened to be 2.5, and it was number 18. And she had a couple of questions, and I thought I'd just go ahead and clarify a few things with you guys. So when you have a picture like this, what this is actually is set up for is for like your calculator. So if I um click on my visualizer, on my calculator, you'll have a window, usually for your graphing calculators. Let me clear out a window. And so these numbers down here are representing how the X values are going to go from -10 to 10, and then with an increment of 1. And then the Y values would be from -1 to 8, again with going up 1. So that's where that is coming from, and that comes from a graphing calculator setup. And on the next one, there's asking for what the graph of the function is in this case. So what we want to do is you want to find out what the shifts are. And so if you look on this one, we have a shift from, oops, it looks like in the next one, this is the one we were doing before too. In this case, I'm going to look like we are going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, but then we're going to come up 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go to the right 4 and then up 3. And because it's a quadratic equation, you know that you're going to be dealing with x squared. Whoops. So let me see if I can show both of those as I'm going. So I'm going to end up with an x squared equation that shifts. So f of x is equal to x squared. And so when I have a shift of right to the 4, that means that I'm going to go ahead and it'll be within the function. So it's x here and expression squared, but within the function, then I'm going to shift right 4. And so in this case, I'm going to say, since it's right would indicate that I'm going to move over 4. Remember, if I go to the left, it would be a plus, and I would go back. But then I'm going to go up 3. So that's going to be outside of the function and then also coming up. And notice on the function too, you'd want to look to see if there's anything like a vertical shift or a stretch. But in this case, it's looking like it's going like an up 1 over 1 for my parabola, or back 1 up 1. And so it's going to be the same stretch. What we found too is that when you put it into your equation, you'll need to go ahead and type it in as y equals and not f of x. And again, things like that kind of are frustrating. And so anytime that happens, rather than redoing the problem, especially if it's kind of a longer problem, you can also just give me a holler. But that should be what we'd have for that one. And then the next one, obviously, I started off with the 19 and I opened it up in GeoGebra. And so in this case, see if it will pop up. This one is going to be then they gave us the parent function, but then they've asked us to shift. And so you can pick any of these points and you can say that they're shifting then. So you're going to go to the right 1, 2, and you're going to also go down 1, 2. And so when you do the equation, remember within the function will be the right and left, then the outside of the function will be the up and the down. I hope this helps. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and end.